Well, good morning, nomads. This is Bruce, aka the Weather Soul, here on the morning drive, and I've got some strange stuff falling out of the sky, man. My car's all wet, the roads are all wet, and it's a little warmer today. It's 50 degrees here in Gilroy, California, as I drive myself to work. And this is strange because we're not used to rain here. Actually, it's not raining very much at all. It's a really, really heavy dew that we got going on. But we'll take anything that we can get here in California right now because it's been dry. And tell you the truth, I really never even expected this. I mean, these weather apps that we have are just inaccurate, man. They never tell you the great weather, and I just refuse to watch the local news because I can't even get through the weather. They politicized everything around here, so you can't even watch the weather without somebody talking about freaking climate change or what we've been doing to the environment, blah blah blah, yeah. But that's another story for a different day and a different podcast. So, yeah. But this is the morning drive with Bruce, aka the Weather Soul. I want to thank you guys for being here. If you like the content here, go ahead and hit that share button, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, most importantly, so you can get the updates every day when I drop a podcast, whether it be Bruce for Liberty, whether it be the Weather Soul podcast or the Independent My Stomach. By the way, I just dropped the podcast just a couple hours ago with the great Rob Lindeman, who is a fellow nomad at the Nomad Network. And we had a great conversation about how he's doing in business and the businesses that he has, his fails, his successes down the road of being a nomad. And it's a great interview. If you want to catch it, it's at the Weather Soul Liberty Network. If you've subscribed to the podcast or to the channel already, you've already got a dingy bell there that says, hey, Bruce posted the podcast. But you can go to WSLN, that's the Weather Soul Liberty Network, at YouTube, and you can go subscribe there, and you can get all the podcasts that I do. And it was a very fun, interviewing people is like one of the simplest podcasts you can do. And let's talk about podcasting right now, because a lot of people have taken advantage of Jason's mega deal that he did over the weekend. And he did a great deal where he gave his content out for like half price. It was an insane deal. And if you got it, you got a program called Podcasting Domination. Let me tell you something. Podcasting Domination, that class was the best class. Well, I'm not going to say the best class that he had, but he says it was the funnest class for me. And I had a great time in the class, learned a lot about podcasting, where you can do it, how you can do it. And like I said, I'm sitting here in front of my cell phone in my car, and this is my studio. So this is how as easy as podcasting can get. That being said, one of the things about podcasting is that you just get to be able to flow it. And interviewing podcasts are the best because you really don't have to talk much. You let your guests take over the show. You have a couple of questions, and you get a lot of advice. You get a lot of motivation. You get a lot of apathy, and you can go through the ebbs and flows of what it takes to get through and break through the roadblocks that it takes for being your own boss, and it's really cool. And you know what? There's a lot of people that still have a boss. There's a lot of people that still have a 9-to-5 and they work it every day, and that's no problem either, because we get to have, like me, I get to have that experience with somebody who knows how to get to where they need to go, right? And then I use that in my 9-to-5, and I also use it after I get home from work to accelerate my 9-to-5s that I've got going on. So I just wanted to give a great big shout out to Rob Lindeman today. I know I did it already this week, and I'm gushing over him right now because he does such a great job for the Nomad Network. He posts every morning all of our podcasts and our efforts, man. I really, really appreciate what he does. I appreciate what Jason does. He's got a great event coming up on December 11th called Discover 2022. All the links are down below in the show notes today. And I just wanted to wish you guys a great weekend. Thank you for listening, and we will see you guys on Monday.